Happy Apocalypse. This is Good Reckoning on another venture of CDDA. So on this one, we are going to go with our Lumberjack Fighter, Fear of Blood, Smoker, Floppy, Weak Stomach, Sensitive Digestion, Short-Sighted, Slow Reader. Because we have Lumberjack, we have Axeman, Outdoorsman, Stoner, because it's Stoner Saturday, Cruel, Doubt, and Relentless. So we're probably going to be fighting axes, making them and using those. We can do a little bit of cultivation, start our cannabis farm. Fitness, nimble, and strength are all looking pretty good out the gate with a bonus in nibble. So we are going to go with Daisy Dallas is our random trait runner. Li Haywood. Give her some pants. I usually run her with Fire Chief as well. There we go. That's more appropriate. Even though we're going to lose all that here in a bit. Without further ado, let's get into it. So because it is Stoner Saturday, you will hear lighter flicking and coughing. You have been warned. Not really warned, but all right, let's get into this. Let's see if RNG is going to be kind to us this week. Yes, indeed it is. Look at that. We're going to take that frying pan, baking tray, those foods. What's in this corner? Tumbler. Go and fill the tumbler up with water. One take a drink. That thing looks fairly untouched, but we're not going to go that way. If we're lucky, some of this will actually burn out. See, there it goes. It's burning out. Now we can move around a little bit. They're going to be coming soon. Here they come. Unfortunately, we did not get anything to wrap ourselves, but that's okay. All right. We tried to get a pair of shoes. We did not succeed. So let's go and do the run up to the farm real quick. There's some zeds up there where we can get ourselves going. Li Haywood has a better sense of direction overall. And a bit of an opportunist. But she knows when to go. Like now. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and sprint up to the farm. Maybe we could pick this one off. Maybe. Maybe we have time. I don't like exerting energy like this, but we can get at least get a pair of shoes. Where are those shoes? Where are those shoes? There they are. All right. At least we got some shoes. We'll put those on in a bit. We're going to continue moving forward. Rip that up. All right, I see you now. Can't tell where he was. Get some distance. Put that on there. Now we'll take him on. Yeah, if you walk towards him a bit. Again, if you walk towards them a bit, then you can usually push them over fairly easy. Now we got a shirt. We got another Zed around us somewhere. I think. I don't think so. Or not. Anyways, we'll get moving up to the farm where we've got some decent clothing. We have a little bit of food. Hopefully the farm's not broken into. I've already played 3 times now today, and each time the farms has been already looted, like the windows are broken. We already got our glasses for our nearsightedness. Boom, equips that as our weapon for now. Save our leg. Bash him with the frying pan. There's the generator. All right, we're going to equip that hand scythe as our main weapon. Metal bar, we'll attach that to our back. And we are going to take, we are worth that, and take that propane torch. Yeah, I'm feeling more like a little warrior. Good, that is better. Pop our favorite battery out. Very good luck battery, sometimes. It must be in this side room right here. Yep. Alright, there's my one. Go for quick kill. Alright, empty as usual. Get our drink. Alright, we are set on food. We are going to kick this cold. Really easy this time. At this point, I don't feel the need to leave the farmhouse to try and hit that area just to the north of us just yet. We can do that in passing now that we have food. We've got some clothing. Hopefully, oh, I did not see that pot of water sitting there. That pot of whatever it is. That'll help us with our clean water source. I'll finish clearing out farmhouse. All right, this is looking good. Looking really good. All kinds of goodies here. Lots of toiletries to help keep us clean. Nice some sleeping towels so we can actually get some real sleep. Bathroom towel. Before we pull that glass out, we'll go check upstairs, make sure that there's not tweezers up here, which I'm feeling good about this now. I think there's going to be tweezers up here. There's a bandage. That's a good sign. But no tweezers. That's okay. Got plenty of soap, toothpaste to help keep our hygiene up. Finish clearing out this house. Oh yeah, we're just finding all kinds of warm clothes. Alright, no alarm set there. It's a little over encumbered, but that's okay because that'll help keep our heat up. Temperature. Last room. Okay. Go back downstairs, use up all the water downstairs. Of how dark it gets. But we have plenty of food and clothing right now. We're so good. This is like type of start that you want to have. Now I can disinfect and pull that last shard out and then bandage. It is better than what I had. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I got some issues that have no holes. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping somebody comes by and visits us. Is in one of those zeds just waiting around, just hungry. That's the rest of our cologne bottle. That it is. I should have one disinfected, one sterile rag. All right, let's go put that one on now. Knock that infection off. We used up all the water in there. Finish getting ourselves cleaned up. I know we got a dirty bandage, but just where we're at. Look at that. It's the warmth. I haven't really done anything except for clean myself up and get myself warm. Maybe we don't need the food. Maybe we just need to get warm and get rested. I'll spend a little bit of time in here, go through what we've got. I totally did not clear the bottom. If there's some stuff in here. I like notebook. What are we wearing right now? Padded pants. But they have more insulation. Yeah. We're going to take those as backup in case we get a hole in ours. Knowing that we'll drop it at any time. And with the shirt, do we have a good shirt on? 2 holes in it, so no, we do not. Now we do. I have a pencil. I do, and it's full. All right, we're ready to go upstairs. Yeah. Do it. I'm gonna force her to sleep. Now it's still kind of early, but get some food. Can't open that. Oh, we have, but it doesn't really take the food to knock off the cold. We're gonna have to find a way to open that up. 2. I don't know if they stack or not. Sometimes with the yoga, that'll warm us up, give us some passive XP. Still not gonna go to sleep early. We're gonna wait till she's really, really, really tired. I want her to get a nice full rest. All right, our cold is gone. I'll speed it up now. Get some meditation done. Take another sleep tablet. Because we don't want her to overshoot, we are going to set an alarm. Wish I had something to read, but I don't at the moment. A new bandage on. Wait till that panic subsides. We can meditate again. For bad posture, we're just going to cancel. All right, we're good. All right, we've got a pretty good run going on. Look at all those moodles dropping. Now we're just in pain and hunger. This case Celtic came. Let's shut that door. Something we want to leave behind. Guess we don't need all this toothpaste. Grab one. All right, I think it's time for us to get ready to roll out. No need to fill up the tumblers right now. I am curious if we go to the, yeah, I left that window up and something could have came in and I wanted to known it. I always shut the interior doors. I wonder if there's something in here used to open this food. Like these pliers. That's a metal cutter. I think metal cutter would let you open it. What about pliers? That's going to be no. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Since we have a torch and we have a torch, so why not take this time to practice jumping in and out of the window for a minute? Maybe we break some stuff down in here, like this thing. Wait a minute. What if we need that propane to make my armor? Yes, we do. We're going to hold that. Metalworking, it needs to be up so high. That's not the armor. That's for vehicles. Oh. It's not going to show right off the top. I have to unlock metalworking more for it to show. And she's going to need to use the bathroom, and then we get rolling. Unfill that tumbler in the bowl. Off we go. Much better condition than we arrived. At least now I can sneak around. So whenever I run them off, my cough isn't going to keep them running towards me. A big arc. I have the wrong weapon equipped. So I've been swinging at him with my. We have here. But I've been swinging at him with my propane torch. F apron. Take that just because that looked pretty cool. Oh, did you see that? Can opener. Let's just go and eat some food now. Let's go with the dog food. Usually pretty good with some food. Hunger. Oh no, we were here. Right, we don't need the muffin tray right now. Lead pipe if we can carry it. Another backup weapon. Where to out? Now we can actually sneak now that we don't have that cough. Our character, that is. We're gonna check that. Nothing there. Up over here. Check our map real quick. Make sure we open it up. Yeah, we started from here, just got a straight line. Which from here, we're not really going to do a straight line anymore. We're going to start heading the west. Being a little bit weepy because of that dog food we ate, but eat the dog food first, get over the emotions of eating dog food. So later on, when you're eating the better food, not better food, the non-dog food, it's all good food. But when you eat the non-dog food, you aren't dealing with unhappiness when you're trying to perform actions. We're going to continue to run. Oh, we're going to lower it down because we're unpleasantly hot now. Because of the wind chill and it being 26 degrees. Glad we have a digital watch. It was no big deal. We have our bath towel. But I didn't want to keep running and then get wet. Then wet and cold, hypothermia. And we just fought that off. Right, we must be getting close to the road. No need to panic, just keep a nice, steady walk. Out of those woods. We're gonna come down this way, give us a little space in case we find something. We need to do a little bit more maneuvering. But we're gonna walk up to our marker, which is the first bin right after this turn, or this corner sign, and this light post. Any of them have backpacks that we want to lure with us. Might keep this one with us. See what they got. But we got a little bit of a distance to cover right now to get to the next location. Next open field, yep, right up here. This is where I'll take care of our friend. Or let her walk with us. I don't mind some company. Looks like she's by herself. We'll take her with us for a little bit. The longer she walks with us, the more upbeat the music is, you know? Oh, there goes the upbeat music. Oh, there we go. We do have to change her bandage soon. I'm gonna mess around and get bit. Watch. I'm just trying to be funny here. Slow her down. Kind of looks like a superhero with the eyes covered, mask. Not me, but we call her Susan. All right, Susan. Time to stop. Just stop it. I don't like this music anymore. I need to know if there's other ones coming. Meh. We'll let the music calm down. It's getting a little thick through here. I can't have Susan grabbing me while I'm getting stuck in trees. But it was nice of her to join us. Check out the map. Yeah, see how now we went up. Now we're going a little more up towards that way. We don't want to run through these woods aimlessly. What Dee Dee does. She is just all over the place. No clue where she's going. Haywood has a sense of direction. Knows when to slow down. And knows when to be opportunistic. No, not opportunistic. Knows when to take the opportunity to grab some gear. Look at that, it's 11:20 in the afternoon. Making good timing. Simple noodles. Gonna do a bandage swap here. Guess we're doing a bandage for that one. Or rip sheets for that one. These are bandage on the next changeover. I think there might be a lake over here somewhere. I'm not sure. That's not where we're headed. There's our sign to slow down for a little bit. How dry our towel is. Don't forget to bring a towel. Reminds me of those old text games. You are running through the woods. What would you like to do next? Let's go north. There's a small clearing, but you're still in the woods. At this point, we can't afford to get sick again when it's cold like this. So anytime we see that watermark, we're drying ourselves. Anytime we see unpleasantly hot pop up, we're slowing down. If you overdo it at this point and get that cold again, you're just gonna hurt yourself. Might as well start the run over again. Make sure we're still in the heading in the right direction here. We believe so. It's just such a long way. And with the exertion. There we go. I just saw a good sign. That we are in the right direction after all. I'm pretty sure that water is over here. Which, let's see, where are we at? What I'm doing is I'm looking at these marks here, these marks here, these marks here, this one here, which we just hit this trail, which I'm pretty sure this trail, we got time. Trail here leads to some water or a cabin or something. I haven't actually been to it, so let's see if it's over there. This is part of that one bad decision at a time. We should be going north to the farmhouse. We still have some food. I'll take a quick peek. If it renders up on our map. All right, a little bit further, and then we're gonna ditch this idea. Just a little further. Yeah, there's the water. Go wash ourselves up at it. Take a break. I don't know if there's actually a building here or not. Trying to remember, but I don't think there is. But the fact that we are right here at this water, you can kind of mark it on your map if you need to, or in your head. It's where you start. Go north through the clearing, woods, clearing, farmhouse. That one secondary area with a little cabin there. And then you start heading out towards the road. Once you hit the road, find that one spot that I pointed out with the road sign and the light, and then just head up and keep an eye on your map. 1, 2, 3. Come into the next one. The water doesn't actually show up, but there's water here. Now I'm really cold, so let me finish washing up, and we're gonna get out of here. Then head north. We were getting cold. We get moving again. Not gonna drink from here. But we are gonna pick up our stride. We got a little bit of rest. We got to wash ourselves up with water that we're not gonna have to take from the sinks or the toilets. We can use that for drinking and cleaning up our rags. $14.30, also $2.30. Making really, really, really good strides here. Like, why couldn't this be my live show? How well I'm doing right now. And as far as DD goes, yeah, it's rough playing DD and getting up to these points because it's random traits that I haven't played with or really learned anything about. But this build that I have for Haywood I'm fairly familiar with it. There's a couple traits that are new to me, such as I don't like holiday music. I like beach music. It's part of the lifestyle mod. But like relentless and cruel, those two I haven't really messed with too much. Like I've thrown them on a character to run around the map to check for mods or check to make sure my mods were working. Outside of that, not in a serious run like this. There's a car somewhere around here. Looked over. Might be further down the road. Sometimes you find a vehicle over here. Good for checking for matches and the like. Got a clean bandage. Just gonna get up into this clearing real quick. Have a sit on the ground. Open up the map. Then before you open up the map, do this large look around. I don't know if it actually matters, but it feels like it does. Maybe it doesn't. It's all squares. So from this road to this road to the next section up here, this should be another road right here that we're coming up to. And then I believe that there's a house. The house is somewhere right here, or maybe right over here. Depending on how far, depending on which part of the road I'm on. But let's give it a look. It's getting late. Let's get the run. That's also why I wanted to let her rest for a bit. I knew we were going to have to sprint right into that tree. If we get our bearings. Like I said, I normally don't walk over to that water, but wanted to see if it was there. That was the first time walking over there. So I wanted to see if it was there. As you've seen, it doesn't actually show up on the map itself. Here's that curve in the road I was looking for. So usually come out of the woods somewhere around over here. Here's those telephone lines. Give you a quick look. So we've got the bend of the road, a straight road, and another bend of the road right here. So if I'm looking at it right, we should be going this way now and hit those farmhouses. There are some warehouses if you keep following the road to the right. You can find some seeds there, but mostly it's rotted food. Yeah, that. Farmhouse should be coming up on our left since we're between the two fields. Yep, there it is right there. Get out of here. There we go. We're a little hungry, so let's go and grab some food. We don't want to fight on an empty stomach. That gives us 10. The dog food, I think, gave us like 20 or 30 in hunger. But it also messes with your mood. Be hungry again, so let's just go and eat our other can and get that weight out of here since we're no sense in holding on to it for that close to being hungry. Again, 24 for the bolognese. Zoomed in up here, get a better look at things. Probably gonna be paint. Oh, some clothes and jeans. I'm gonna grab that garbage bag. Come in handy. I like to walk around and look through the windows so I don't have to deal with any surprises while walking inside. Like that. That one's closed for some reason. Like that kind of stuff. So let's just go and do a quick good look. I won't break that door down anytime real soon. See if there's another one lingering around just around the corner. Right. I feel good about taking this one on. I heard a window break. Oh, now there's two. We're gonna walk them away from the house in case there's more up over there. Since we got this fence right here, might as well take advantage of it, since of using it as side cover. We'll give a stomp there, wait for you, give a push, push. There goes our weapon. Okay, because we got a pipe. Nothing really useful. Can't be a loot hound at the moment. Dirty little loot goblin. Whew. There's one there, but there's a broken window. So where did he go? Probably back in the house. Yeah, no. Ooh, those look pretty nice. That's why I don't like just jumping right into the house. Oh, the door is locked. That's why. Having issues. Getting late, so I need to move a little bit quicker. I'm going to do a nice, good, clean clear of backyard as well. If there's any lingering groups. File. Hit the file in case we are that'll work it up. Alright, now I am going to move into the house. I think there was enough action that happened. I would have stirred everything else up. I hear doors. Before we do any of that, let's grab up the food. We're on the ground. I like to keep a couple soup pots around. As you can just sanitize up some water and have that stuff ready for when you get back on your runs. Same with the white cup. Overloading ourselves a little bit, getting greedy. It's mostly because I don't know if I have to run or not. It's getting dark and I need to clear this up real quick. But I'm also looking for needle and thread. This way, if we had to run, we're not leaving anything good behind. Like we can go upstairs and there could be 30 of them up there and we gotta run out of here. Be a shame to leave some of this good stuff behind. Bathrobe, I wish I would have got that in the beginning. There's the bucket. I like that bucket. Where you at? Oh, it's so dark. It's so dark. I cannot see. They might even be outside somewhere. Bucket anyways. Fishing on, yes. Door right there, right? Oh. Don't know my way around this place well enough to be walking around at night like this. I know that there was a bathroom in this one. Not a bathroom. Bathroom. Insulation's pretty good. We're going to give ourselves a little pep talk in the dark while we figure out what we can get rid of here. Man, I cannot see anything. Look good though. If this door's we're hanging out over here. We can at least see if something's coming at us. All right, so this is where we're at. Got we already hit that area, that that building. So now we can go across the street, hit that farmhouse, and then either wrap around and hit another house, which is probably what we're gonna do, is just continue hitting some of the houses along the street, and then we're gonna slowly make our way north up to the three mansions and the lake. I want to sleep first while that thing's taken care of, but I don't know if this door is open. We're just gonna sleep on the ground in here. Bandage and get some food. Use the restroom. It was nice sharing the house with a Zed. Because I need to use the restroom. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the sleep. Ooh. Pop the sleep pill so we can go ahead and sleep. Not gonna worry about that Zed downstairs. They're just bumping the door. They're not aggressively trying to get in. There we go. Sleep on the ground. We get up, we'll take care of some of these moodles. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Just when try to click on stuff, and then next you know the door's open. I think we're pretty good right now. We don't want any more weight on us than we need. Oh, the door shut. Let me do some organization here real quick. I know, I'm pouring it out on the ground. I don't need that extra weight right now. We're around houses. There's a lake not far. I just want to make sure that if I have to drop this stuff because of my over encumbrance, I'm not losing anything, or I can come back for it. It's all in one bag. Hunger 12, thirst 8. Not all that great. We need to find some much better food. I'm drowsy again already. Another full sweep of this. There's the door. Glasses. Might be better for my face. Please, please. Oh, well, we got some thread. Decent amount of thread. Alas, no needle. Where's my apron? That's kind of distracting. There we go. Finish clearing up the house downstairs. Take the TV or the radio with us. We'll figure out what the emergency broadcast station is on. Keep up on the weather and whatnot. Off we go. Might just head straight up to the cabin where the lake is, since I'm already drowsy. We had a pretty good run on that house. Then again, food. Food is going to be more of the issue here. Debating if I should. Yeah, we're definitely going to hit this farmhouse over here. So eat this up. Well, as the carrots drop that out of our weight. Since they're carrying around if we have to eat it anyways. There we go. Work on that severely depression here in a bit. Hopefully we can find some books just to make it that much easier. Again, we're going to do a little sweep around the house. Because of that. I find Waldo? I think I found a mine. Part of the Authentic Z mod. Get some pretty unique outfits. Nice. Now we have a flashlight. Again, I've got nearsightedness, so I like to keep an extra glasses around in case I'm out and about and I lose mine. We'll come back for that radio another time and get the battery out of it. In the meantime, I don't want to move through this pretty quick. Gun case, what kind of gun have we got here? Don't mind if I look. That is like one of my favorite guns. Not the mini, but we're gonna take that and that. Because I don't care. I want it. I want to take it with me. I'm going to put it up for display. Yes. Yes, indeed. It doesn't look like there's much going on in here. Grab a water bottle, juice. We're going to be a little overweight. Bottle of cola? Yes, please. That's okay. We don't have much further to go. This will give us a nice little buffer when we get there. Did I miss a room? I feel like I missed a room. Bathroom. Alright, I think we're good in here. Again, once I know I'm safe, I'm going to consolidate all this into here in case I have to drop it or fight. Now that we are really like right in the area that we're going to be working in, I'm going to actually put all this stuff in here. If it'll let us into this little shed. Oop. That was close. And here I am with all my stuff. Close this door so nobody sees this. Butter knife, nice. I can wear the tool belt and the apron. Yes, I can. I just don't want to come back to this particular spot. At this point, we're going to avoid pretty much everything and make our way up to our target destination. I'm quite overweight here. Before we do, I know, I should just keep going that way, but I should just leave. I've got a little bit of ways to go, and it's a nice little walk to get there. Well, with the bit of food that we got, the water, the pot, I think that's gonna allow us to, or give us that buffer that we need to get to our cabin. There's a bunch of Z's right up there. There's a few right there. Anybody have a backpack? Nope. So we're just gonna avoid them altogether. But yeah, give us that buffer that we need to clear out the 3 mini mansions just north of our little shack. We got our combine. Into some of this dense stuff. Gonna break up our line of sight. We're getting way over. Since at this point, we're just gonna keep walking northward, and kind of east-ish until we come across another road. If we come across that other road, then that's when we know that we're really close to the cabin. Big cabin. Before I rest, I want to at least get that road in sight. It isn't showing up on the map yet. Nice little clearing there, so gonna be too far. We should let us speed up time while we still control our character. Just walk them faster in between the trees. Actually, I'm in a pretty good area that I can do. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. And we're not running anywhere. So at this point in the video, if you just want to speed ahead until I get to a road, and then pick up from there, then I'll show you where we're headed. This little bit here, this is the pretty much where the video should be dead, but I don't really care to edit a bunch of videos as I have another program or another project that I'm working on that requires a lot of video editing. So I really don't want to do it with this, as this is more of a more just me recording while I play, since I play anyways. And sometimes I like to do things super efficient. Other times I just gotta wing it. Especially when we're doing random traits, it's more of winging it because I have no idea, again, all the traits and how to counter each one just yet. But I figured as I did go through the process of learning that, I would record up some video. Hopefully it's useful to others. Yeah, even at this moment, you can't do the shift lunge. So exerted, so tired. Probably zeds in that field. We're just gonna sit on the ground here. Let her rest for a minute. Good news is we are close. I know it. Yep. Farmhouse. Sure. No, that's an open patch, but the first open patch there. This up a bit. Alright. Gonna have to butt grit her teeth and go. They don't want to arrive to the cabin in the dark, which we might still be a little bit off from the cabin. Put that in our secondary, so if we have to drop it, we can drop it much quicker. All right, we made it to the road. We're gonna drop this bag off. Come up here and check out these cars. Hopefully, we can find a lighter or something. Welcome back a few. We're just skipping around. Oh, no, 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 no. In the woods there. So we're gonna abandon that idea, especially with how exhausted we are. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like 3 on the north side and 1 walking around on the south side. Which part of the road are we at? We're on a straight part of the road. Now we go north. Till we hit water. When we hit water, they'll tell us which part of the lake we're at or river. We're going to keep our mouse up here so we can do a quick drop. I'd hate to drop this in the middle of the woods here, but it is what it is. All right, we are at the river. Completely bad, but not exactly where we want to be. Especially around this time. So we're going to go wander the woods in the dark. We definitely want to stay away from just walking that shoreline. Because there's definitely zeds just hanging around right there. However, this does give us a good idea of where we're at. We didn't cross a road on our right side. Means we are in the correct pocket. We now just have to make it. Wait a minute. I totally forgot. Oh, where are you at? Thank you. Belt left? Do I have a? Oh yeah, I do have a belt. I can turn that on. Oh, we're not just wandering around in the dark now. Good. We'll keep an eye on our battery. Gonna go down pretty quick. But at least this will help us. Right now we can turn it off. You guys see a fence. All right, we see the houses. We don't want to go into those houses. Not this late. Give you an idea where we're at now. Just came off the. We would have come off the road right here and then walked into the lake area, went down here. But because we decided to get greedy and we had a nice little haul, we went the way that we chose. Our water source should be near us now. There it is. We're so close. We're almost there. Glad I decided to start walking this way when I did. All right, there's the start of the water, I believe. Nope, that's a plant. All right, there's the water. And the house is, once you hit the water, the fastest way is go to the left. There's this little peak right here. Once you're around that, we're on the home stretch. Enough so that I'm going to come up here. And drop our bag off before I actually go up to the cabin. Get some rest. Right, there's the peak. Sometimes there's a Z there, otherwise I'd put the bag there. I don't like leaving it right there though. Down just a little bit further. All right, this is a good spot. I grab up some food. Just sleep on the ground right here so we can get some of this knocked off before we actually make our way up to the cabin. We haven't alerted anything. There's the cabin right there. That's what we're wanting. We can move this a little bit closer. I didn't get the jump scares. There might not be anything in there. It could be in the bathroom. Oh, I hear it now. Gonna drop that. Pretty sure that there's another one in there. Oh, yes. That's some good gear right there. More food. We can make a tent kit. That'll make it easy to move around and not freeze all the time. Have a little bit of shelter. Get over here and get our stuff. Might even be another one around here somewhere. It's too close to me. Just too close to us. We're gonna come out here a bit and drop them off here. All right, we still have quite a bit of ways to go till we're really settled. Well, we had a pretty nice haul. We got an M14 with the magazine. We've got some metal pipes and bars for weapons. Got some nails for building. We'll put that one in that one. Tarp for later making a tent thing. We've got our battery or our flashlight, which is really nice. Some backup clothes. Way to keep ourselves warm for the moment without a lighter. And we got a good amount of food. Let me organize up some of this real quick. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this run right now. Didn't quite get all the stuff that we wanted or could hope for, but I mean, and it was a pretty good start nonetheless. to get our planks. Right. Not quite what I wanted to do. Hoping to be able to move it outside, but oh, we have our planks, which means have our nails. Open one, grab 2 planks because our we have a way to enter the zeds with our barricades. Let me barricade you. I did not open the nails. There it is. Throw one on here and one on the other side. A little warning detection system. There's a way to start this fire. Not at the moment. Fishing and trapping level 1. That's very useful. Put a metal bar in there and use that for that lead pipe. We might be able to find something better use for that. Once we get the fire going, there's our new sink. And I like to put a few of these laying around. Those will stay on us. Yeah, I wish we could make chili, but not yet. I think we're looking good there. Use the toilet. Oh. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to look for okay now. We're just gonna leave that door closed. It's dirty. Get some sleep. Alright, so we made it to the cabin. The cabin that DD tries so hard to get to. But with the random traits, it makes it really hard to manage and to make it up there. We have some more. I have sleeping tablets somewhere. Make her go to sleep again. But before we do, oh, I put all my clean bandages up. Yeah, I'll clean this up. Take a couple sleeping tablets. Get her back to sleep so we have a nice early start. We got our cooking pots and our bucket ready for running over to the lake house, lake mansions. And fill those up with some clean water. Hopefully find a lighter. If we find a lighter, we don't have to worry too much about bringing all that water over here because we just grab it from the lake right next to us. Which actually, I did take all those pills just now. However, a good. Where are we? Let's sleep real quick. Hope we don't overshoot. I always forget to set an alarm. But we're not in pain at the moment, which is nice. So we come back, we'll use this to the next round to hit the houses to the north of us. Look for some of those last minute things that we need to make setting up base over here a little more comfortable. There we go. Fill off. Until next time. We'll wait until next time to deal with reading books and speeding it up. And yeah, 3 days, 15 hours. Not too bad. Not too bad. 16 kills, bare hands mostly. Our weight's starting to drop, so we're gonna have to work on that. Short blunt 5, short blade 6, bare hands 5. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it there on a really good note. On a really, really good note.